Something occurred to me, Carla. We're not going to just create jobs and save the economy of Massachusetts. We're going to save a lot of trees. Look at all this paper. It's going to be wonderful. And all the gas and everything else. It's a sustainable program, I think, ending the income tax. Our next speaker is the spokesperson for Citizens for Limited Taxation. These are the friends of ours who brought us Proposition 2.5 28 years ago. The proposition that was going to end the known world. I guess they were a little wrong about that. It curtailed growth of government. He has collected thousands of signatures personally for, of course, Proposition 2.5, for Question 1 in 2002, for Question 1 this year, for CLT's Question 3. There's been a variety of things. He's the co-founder of the North Andover Taxpayers Association. He has helped pass votes in his town, making North Andover only one of 2 towns in the state that actually has passed a law to protect homeowners' property against eminent domain. He has a degree in a master's degree in chemical engineering from MIT, so I'm sure he's smart. And with that, I'd like you all to welcome Ted Tripp.
Wow, is this a great rally or what, huh? Isn't this terrific? This is fabulous. We ought to have more rallies like this to get people out interested in government and the abuses of government. Well, today I'm here representing Citizens for Limited Taxation. Been a member for 20 years, been involved in a lot of the various projects that they had, Question 3 in 1990, rolling back the income tax and so forth. Well, this year, CLT is supporting a yes vote on Question 1. And they have presented 4 reasons why the people in this state should vote for Question 1. I'd like to share those with you. First reason, we have tried everything else to make the Commonwealth a better place for taxpayers to live. We have lobbied, petitioned, campaigned, formed a PAC to support better legislative candidates, created a website, issued news releases, done talk radio, and written letters and columns. We have supported campaigns for tax limits, tax cuts, term limits, a part-time legislature, legislative rules reform, prevailing wage repeal, and education choice. We have attacked, cajoled, praised when possible, and pleaded for fiscal responsibility. We have held it all together for over 30 years, but government in Massachusetts has reached the point of no accountability. The system exists not to provide services, but to serve itself. Something has to be done, and Question 1 is the only game in town. It is the only way to save the Commonwealth from its corrupt and irresponsible politics. We deserve better, and Question 1 will demand that. Second reason, we are angry. Is everybody angry here? I think you're angry. Since the temporary income tax increase in 1989, we worked very hard to restore the 5% income tax rate and finally succeeded with a responsible 3-year phase-in rollback passed by the voters in 2000. The legislature repealed our rollback in 2002, leaving the rate again at temporarily at 5.3%. If the politicians won't keep their promise of 5%, then let's go for 0. The third reason, we envy New Hampshire with its very different political culture and its part-time legislature. And we especially envy it due to the absence of not only an income tax, but a sales tax as well. Though New Hampshire property taxes are third highest per household in the nation, Massachusetts is also high at 8th. And our total per capita state and local revenues are 5th compared to New Hampshire at 47th. Yet New Hampshire services seem to be as good as ours or better. 8 other states also do not have a personal income tax: Alaska, Florida, Nevada, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming. Yet they provide public safety, education, and infrastructure. And the fourth and final reason CLT says vote yes on question 1, we can use the money. If there is no income tax, we'll have more for ourselves and our families. We can apply our income tax money to our health insurance and pension plans instead of supporting extraordinary benefits for government workers. We can choose to support charities that do a better, more efficient job than the state in helping others. We can apply our savings to our property taxes, thereby helping Governor Patrick keep his pledge of property tax relief. Check your personal 2007 state tax return to estimate your savings. If question 1 passes, you won't see that form again until after 2010. And finally, I'd like to add a personal note. We've only had a few speakers so far, but I've already learned something here. One is that I was sitting right in the audience when somebody said we were all nuts, so I guess I'm a nut too. And you are all nuts. Well, I would like each and every one of you nuts to go out and get another 10 or 25 or 50 other nuts. Convince them they're nuts enough to vote yes on question 3, and let's pass it in November. Thank you.